Let's talk about the false calendar hijack. The Gregorian calendar versus soul rhythm. This calendar is all the way messed up. I was playing a joke with my daughters a couple months ago, and I was like, how many months are there in a year? They're like, Mommy, it's 12 months. I said, are you sure? Well, how many weeks are there in a year? I said, 52 weeks. How many weeks are there in a month? 4. How about when you divide that number by 4? What number do you get? 13. So how many months are in a year? Like, we're all the way messed up, y'all. Adding months, taking months out. There's this calendar, there's that calendar. The Ethiopian calendar is the correct calendar. The Gregorian calendar is the correct calendar. Well, they added July and August. So then it's really 10 months of the year. And the numerology says it's only 1 through 9. So it really is 9 months. Like, all of that, none of it is spiritual. None of it is the truth. Remember where I'm telling you that the truth is coming from. It is coming down from you, from the planets, from the sun to the earth. And the earth is giving you the information of what is true. What is the real rhythm? What is the real rhythm is that there's cycles that we exist in. And women have synced up to the cycles of the earth. Literally, women's bodies have synced up as the original beings to the cycles of this earth. And so we're so focused on the Gregorian calendar and not focused on soul rhythm. Monday through Friday is the week. And Saturday and Sunday weekend. And we are literally weekend on the weekend. And then the middle of the week is hump day. Can't wait till the week is over. And so in our minds, we're trying to rush the couple days so we can end our job. And it's Friday, I get a day off to sleep and do nothing. And then we end up in the same loop. Week after week, after month, year after year. It's a trap. It is a trap. Spirit does not care about that Monday is work and Sunday is this and Saturday is it doesn't exist. Do you understand? We have caused these things to exist in this planet because of focused energy on them, collective focused energy. But it's not truth. There was no source, no God that said, I'm going to create Earth and I'm going to create 12 months and there's going to be 30 to 31 days in each one, and there's going to be 24 hours in a day, and each hour is 66. That is not true. It didn't exist thousands of years ago. This is brand new. And this is why you don't resonate with it. Children do not resonate with this. When I first started teaching, I taught kindergarten, and the most confusing lesson for them was time. They did not understand how a new day started in the middle of the night because they had truth within them. They found it very difficult to understand that the day started at midnight when it was dark. The new day. And how do you explain that? Well, that's just what it is. And they would say, well, why? They were right. Because why does that make sense to you? Why does a new day start at midnight? What the hell is midnight? Why does it not start when the sun rises? Why does it not end when the sun sets? And then what is the difference between day and night? As a soul born, when you start coming out of that system, time will start moving differently for you. An hour will not feel like 60 minutes any longer. A day will not feel like 24 hours any longer. A week will not feel like a week for you any longer because you are out of the system, and you will start to see time jumping and time slowing down and time moving. This is your true soul rhythm. This is where you will get to. Holidays and a hyperactivity. Let's talk about it. Do you know how many holidays there are in December? You may be aware of Christmas, Hanukkah, now Kwanzaa. There are like 20 freaking holidays in the month of December, and not Festivus for the rest of us. What are these about? Why? It doesn't make sense. None of them really make sense. Why are some of these holidays on these days? Instead of us being in dormancy and going within and being still, we are conditioned to be external. Listen, we have replaced the candlelight and the fires that our ancestors lit around this time of the year with freaking electric lights, y'all. Sacred fire is now electrical lights. Ritual stillness, being still, listening to your body. You don't eat a lot during this time. Your body is not hungry around this time, and it's been replaced with consumption. Food after potluck, after big ass turkey, after macaroni and cheese, after rice and beans, after whatever, and then dessert after that, and then drinks after that. Is just consuming. When your body is like, I cannot physically take it. And then we have something that we call the itis. The dormant season has been replaced with productivity. Everyone is out in the streets. Everyone is driving. Everyone is trying to get to the stores to buy what? That same stuff was in the stores 3 months ago. Why are you buying it now? Because it's a sale. Educate yourself on some of these systems. Some of these things you think is sale is not even sale. Some of the things you're consuming is not even worth it. I tell my daughters, don't be consumers, be producers. Why are you buying lotions? Make your own stuff. Stop consuming. If you purchase something, let it be of value that you can use, that it will support you in your work. Otherwise, it's consumption. And the soul-born, 2 things are going to happen. You're going to shut down, which means you're going to become sick. Your nervous system is out of whack. And become sick. Now you have a cold. Now you have what you think is a flu. This started happening a couple years ago. End of 2020, I told people, you don't have COVID. This is your nervous system. You don't believe me? Go get tested. People get tested and they say it's not COVID. Well, why am I so sick like this? You're recalibrating. It's the dormant season. So you get sick physically or you get mentally overwhelmed and you have breakdowns. And you're depressed. And I don't know what's wrong with me. I gotta take some medicine. What's wrong with me? I need to go to the doctor, see a psychiatrist. And you're literally being told, sit down somewhere. Pure chaos out in these streets. Everyone is chaotic. If you have to go out publicly, you protect your aura, you protect yourself. If you have to, if you don't, avoid it. There's too much hyper confusing energy during this time. And it's meant to be that way. We have all the holidays in December. And then we have February. In February, we have holidays as well. Presidential, all these holidays. And then we have Valentine's Day. And all this stuff is happening. I forgot January. In January, there's holidays. And then New Year's. And all this stuff happens. And then rituals that drain rather than restore. Listen, a lot of the religious rituals are meant to drain you emotionally, financially, spiritually. Listen. And they do not restore you at all. Spirit is like, it's a season of sitting down and receiving. But no, we're not conditioned to receive because giving is better than receiving. That is against any spiritual truth. Balance is spiritual truth. If you are giving and not equally receiving, that's a problem. That's called spiritual leakage. And during this time, we are leaking our very energy source spiritually. Rituals that drain rather than restore. New Year's. 2026 is going to be a whole lot of people saying, new year, new me. 2024 was terrible. This year's going to be a new year for me. We've been saying that every single year. I'm going to do a resolution. Billions of dollars made at gyms. Billions of dollars are being made every January. Because people have resolutions to be healthy this year. I'm going to have a resolution to do this. That is output. You're doing something new. You're outputting instead of receiving. And then what happens? My brother is like, he's like a fitness, he's a trainer. He's like really fit, all that, in the gym all the time. And he's like, I stay out the gym for the first 2 weeks in January. By the 3rd week, those people are gone. What happened? Because you're starting something new. It becomes ritualistic that every year you try to do something. And then what happens is that you don't keep it up because it's not the season to be starting something new like this. And then you feel bad about yourself. Instead of trying to redo it again, you just go deeper and deeper into this dark space, feeling guilty, feeling bad, feeling shame. And now you're vibrating low during a time where you're meant to be vibrating high and receiving. All the rituals that happen, the Valentine, all of these rituals that are happening. And we get caught up in this loop. Can you participate in them? Sure. If you recognize what it is and you know how not to allow it to drain your energy, sure. But if not, be mindful that this is what's happening. So we've been conditioned to move according to a calendar that is not real. And we've been stripped from our truth. Every mother knows when a baby is born, you cannot force it to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You cannot say, baby, you're going to eat when I get up at 8 o'clock and you're going to have lunch at this time. No, they eat when their bodies tell them to. They don't eat when they're in their soul's rhythm. They don't care about the time of day or what week. It's the weekend. Mom needs to sleep in. It's the middle of the night. They don't care about none of that. Most babies wake up between 3 and 5 a.m. because their soul knows that's the time of communication.